Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf with Phil and Dave, the movie talk show where each week one of us takes a movie off our shelf and presents it to the other for discussion. This week, we've got coming off of Dave's shelf, 1994's Dumb and Dumber, written and directed by Peter and Bobby Farrelly.
Possibly related.
I believe so. Dave, why is this movie on your shelf?
Actually, Philip, this movie isn't on my shelf. I was unable to locate it.
Wow.
It was on my shelf, so it still qualifies for the show.
I don't know what kind of credulity we're stretching with this, but I don't know if it qualifies. It used to one time in your life, was on a shelf somewhere. Come on.
It feels like it was there.
You're okay.
And that's good enough. However, I do have the sequel.
Okay. Dumb and Dumberer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And the cover art is very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never watched it.
You're probably for the best.
I heard it's not great.
It's not
It's one of those, all the best scenes are in the trailer. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Because that's really funny.
And the trailer's less than 2 minutes. So.
Yeah. If that's the case, well, I'll still watch it eventually.
Yeah. You have no shame, really.
Very little.
You won't put good movies on your shelf, but you'll watch this stuff.
It's crap, yeah. The question is, would I want to re-put this on my shelf?
That is the question.
And I honestly, why I'm bringing it off is because I thought The Apartment was a comedy. I thought, well, okay, well, I'll do a comedy too.
Oh, like one-upping. You're sticking it.
That wasn't my, no. It's just, no, I'm just trying to fit in.
Okay.
Actually,
I got it.
And it's been a while since we've done a Jim Carrey. I mean, I don't have to explain why I would have a Jim Carrey movie on my shelf.
No,
I mean, I think
self-explanatory.
Exactly. So that's no big surprise. And that's about it. There it is.
Well, that's fantastic. Let's find out what the IMDb has to say about this particular movie.
Yeah, see if they're able to articulate it.
Yeah, summarize as
see if
best
they can read better than Lloyd.
That's fair. After a woman leaves a briefcase at an airport terminal, a dumb limo driver and his dumber friend set out on a hilarious cross-country road trip to Aspen to return it. Here's a question that begs. Is Harry smarter or dumber than Lloyd? Who is the dumb and who is the dumber?
That is a dumb seesaw. Is what that, because I'm back and forth.
Sure.
I mean, Lloyd can't read.
That is true.
Harry can.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go on that basis alone, I give it to Harry.
Yeah.
But there are some moments would say, you know what? No, Lloyd is the more intellectual one of the two. And I use that word quite loosely.
Yes, you'd have to.
That would be an interesting debate.
Yeah.
I never actually thought about that.
That's what the IMDb brings to the table.
It does.
Causes
Finally.
Finally. Debate.
You know, maybe at the end, we'll reveal what we think.
We'll rank our dumb
We'll rank our if we remember.
If we remember.
Probably not.
Probably not.
So we'll take
maybe
it.
the audience at the end can rate us.
Yes. Well, we don't want that.
Are they dumb? Which one's dumb?
More dumb?
Yeah.
Now, have you seen this movie before?
Oh, yes, my man.
Okay. Well, I don't know with you.
94?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know what you're doing in 94.
I'm watching this.
Well, you know I peaked.
Yeah.
If you recall. 94. Yeah, this is after Ace Ventura, that I know.
Yeah. 94 was the year for Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he was a busy boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mask was out by now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This is his third one, I think.
This, I believe, is the third of the trilogy in 94. I want to say he got them all, he got in cheap. The studio just signed him and like, okay, we're doing this. But Ace Ventura is a monster hit.
Yeah.
Mask is a monster hit, and this is a monster hit. So it's a couple of years from now, he's getting paid, a lot $15 million or whatever for the cable guy.
That's kind of why he's cheap.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was conscious because the movies all came out the same year, but that means they're all shot the same year too. So nobody knew that Ace Ventura was going to be the thing. He just was a hot comedy property, but holy God, this guy was a game changer. So in hindsight, roll my eyes at something like Ace Ventura. We did it on the podcast. It's not a good movie.
I think it is.
But there is enough hilarity in that and the introduction of who is this guy that carries over throughout. And I think ultimately of the three, this is my favorite of them.
Oh, interesting. Saves me asking you.
But I don't need a sequel to any of these movies, frankly. They got them, but I didn't want them.
Was there a Mask too?
Well, there was technically
but
Son of Mask with
but
Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, Jamie.
yeah. So that was a huge hit.
The Jamie Kennedy project. Isn't that a thing?
I believe so, yeah. So for me, this movie in 94 was the tops. I just thought this is hilarious.
Bee's knees.
Everything about it, I laughed at. Jim Carrey. And Ace Ventura, we talked about, like, everybody's kind of mimicking and quoting. You were that, taking that accent or that affectation on the voice.
Absolutely.
I didn't do that with that movie and didn't really do it with this because he's not that same type of character, obviously.
He's got range.
But the funny stuff in this movie was, at the time for me, I think, the funniest stuff I'd ever seen.
Yeah, so this type of comedy, and it's not just one type. It branches out.
Totally.
But they're all your cup of tea?
Back in 94, 100%.
You've grown.
Well,
You've matured.
I think anybody that watched this movie at 15
Yeah.
and watched it again at 45 is probably not all that interested in some of the humor.
I think this movie that we've done recently, not a comedy per se, but in the last year where I really changed my tune was Varsity Blues.
Sure.
Like, why am I watching this crap? Like,
Yeah.
everything about it, I don't know if I was having a bad day. I just did not like it.
Yeah. But in 98 was
Yeah, like I had the soundtrack
Yeah.
of the movie. Speaking of which, had it for this
great
movie.
soundtrack. I have that's definitely in the notes. This is one
Yeah.
of my favorite soundtracks of the year.
I like Crash Test Dummies.
Of course.
Pretty solid group.
Peter Pumpkinhead and
Yeah. That's yeah.
It's got a Pete Droge song, whom I love. If you don't love me, I'll kill myself. Not unlike last week's movie. Just a great soundtrack.
Yeah,
too.
which I didn't really need it because I had the actual Crash Test Dummies CD, so
Oh,
I
me
kind
too.
of
Afternoons and coffee spoons.
double
Had that.
dipped a bit there.
Yeah.
So
God shuffle those
whatever.
feet. Great stuff. Great Canadian band.
They are Canadian,
Yes.
right? What's your experience with the Fairley brothers, if any? I'm not going to jump the gun.
You
here.
know, they're an interesting story to me because this is, to me, their best movie.
Is it the first one?
I'm sorry, it's not their best movie. The next one they did was There's Something About Mary,
Oh,
which I think is actually a funnier movie and a better movie.
which is funny because Mrs. Newburn
Yeah.
is Magda.
She's in all of their movies.
That makes sense. I
think-
recognize.
I don't know if this is their first one. Maybe.
First big hit.
Certainly their
Yeah.
biggest hit at the
Yeah.
time. But yeah, Mary was, to me, a better movie.
Agreed. It was good.
But I never liked Kingpin. People love that movie. I hate it.
I haven't seen it.
Me and Myself and Irene, I really hated.
I think that's one of my least favorite Carrey movies.
It's bad to me, anyway. And then I don't remember much else. But this guy, Peter, won an Oscar.
That's odd for
Well, he won it for
Genre.
Green Book.
Green Book.
It's a disastrous garbage movie.
But he won what for it? Then?
Best Picture and Best Writing, and
Did he win
it's
Worst
a terrible
Picture?
movie, but it won. It beat Black Klansman in a funny little callback to 1989 Oscars. Driving Miss Daisy beats Do the Right Thing. And anyway, so it's a bad movie, and these guys, they never really, to me, kind of captured it. They peaked a couple years later with Mary, and then I don't think they ever really did much to me that really touched me after that.
Okay.
But there is no denying that this movie and Mary are two of the funniest movies, certainly at the time, that I'd ever watched.
So it's safe to say, because obviously Carrey's not into Something About Mary, that they don't need him to carry the film. They're able to carry it with the likes of Matt Dillon.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Now Ben Stiller.
Oh, yeah. Matt Dillon steals that movie to me. But
Yeah, he's funny.
fantastic.
And we love
But
Carrey
Stiller
for
at that
what he
time
is.
was really in my wheelhouse as well. Flirting with Disaster was around that time. Like, he was just a guy that I was like, I like this guy's vibe.
That family just has the funny vibe in them, that ability. And obviously he's Cameron Diaz has
Yeah, she was in The Mask,
there's
coincidentally. So
connective tissue there just for the shit of it.
yeah. So, this movie, it hasn't necessarily grown super well, I would say. Like, some of the jokes fall a little flat to me. We can kind of get into some of them over the time. But fundamentally, this movie is still really, really funny. And that is not easy to say about something that's 30 years ago, because some of the humor is just like anything. It doesn't grow, right? The Apartment in 1960 may have been the funniest movie of the year. But
It's not funny.
it's not funny now. Whatever that is, it's not funny now, right? And so the romantic comedy tropes of that aren't as interesting 30 years later. And so this one, I find the jokes, some of them not so great, but the stuff that works so well that it really works for me.
All right. Well, I'm curious to find out what your funniest piece is of this film.
Oh, interesting.
Stay tuned. Well, let's get into the movie, Philip. Boom
Let's.
shakalaka.
That's how you know you're in the movie.
Yeah, good title sequence.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing special.
No, not really.
It's a good song.
It's okay.
And the
upbeat.
use of misspelling the credits is kind of a joke,
Yeah.
but it's...
One thing because it comes up right away. This is our hook scene.
Yeah.
Entree
Sure.
to what type of comedy we're going to get into is he limo,
Yes.
not driver at this point.
We don't know. It pulls up.
It fooled me, to this Austrian woman, and he does the "I thought Austria was Australia" joke. And they do geography jokes about 3 times in this movie. This is the first one,
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah.
Does this hook still work for you?
No.
Did it ever work for you?
No.
Did you ever find it that funny?
No. I thought that it's actually one of the easiest jokes of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Shrimp on the Barbie, Austria, Australian.
Yeah. I don't like the stereotypical easy jokes. That's not clever to me.
Yeah, I mean, this movie's got a lot of clever stuff.
Yeah.
And easy doesn't always mean bad. Looking back, and even in the moment, thinking, well, this feels simple.
Well, I mean, there are simple people.
I guess so. It just felt like, oh. But truthfully, the thing that stands out to me is not that joke, and was never that joke. It was his playing of the window going up and down. Because I was like, well, this is Carrey, right? Because Ace Ventura, the movie is Jim Carrey. That movie sucks if it's anyone other than him.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have assumed then that the same would be true here. And so while the joke didn't matter to me, I didn't find it funny or interesting or clever even. But him getting kind of choked out by the window and the nose and then crawling
to the front
and becoming the driver and that being the actual joke, I was like, well, Carrey is still a force. He is the joke, and if he can maintain that, I'm going to like this movie. And that more or less holds true still even now, but that joke never really delivered to me.
I do find it clever from a filmatic perspective.
Yeah.
To have him and Harry cross paths in driving.
The handover. The
camera
handover.
That's a good name for that.
Yeah.
That's what it's called in the business.
Sure. If you remember Magnolia, we talked a lot about that because it's a great tracking shot through the television
We talked a
station.
lot about some stuff. Don't remember.
It's a long episode.
Nice wheels.
Shaggin' wagon.
And we get our introduction to Jeff Daniels.
Yeah.
Who is a actor that intrigues me.
Okay.
We've seen him in small roles like in Looper,
Yep.
which is not a nothing role, but
Sure.
but we love him in it.
That's
I think
great.
we did just for that moment. But I've seen him in TV, and I've loved him in shows and
Yeah, you
series.
mentioned that was he in a Western? That you liked?
No, Small Town,
Yeah, in the West.
American Rust.
Yeah.
I think
in
the
the
name
West.
in the West maybe.
Yeah.
Dark movie,
Sure.
very dark.
Television.
Arachnophobia. I don't even think I've seen it.
It's on the list, buddy. It's coming out this year.
I don't know. He's
Everywhere. He's been around for
Yeah.
a long, long time.
Your first thought of Jeff Daniels is not this.
For me, it was.
Okay.
Because I didn't really recognize him from many other things. In 1994, I had definitely seen Arachnophobia, and I loved him in it, and he was funny in it because it's a pretty funny movie.
Mm-hmm.
And
But more of it like a smart guy, like not like a dumb funny.
no, certainly
Yeah.
not dumb, but
Yeah.
just like a funny guy. So I don't know that I had any real baggage with him. It wasn't until the years later that I was like, oh, you're in Terms of Endearment, you're great. You're in Married to the Mob, you're great. You're in The Newsroom many years later. You're on television. You're in great movies, and obviously The Lookout and Looper and this and that. So he became much bigger to me. If you would asked me in '94,
This is your introduction to him.
this guy.
Huh.
He's not this guy in real life, obviously, but just in terms of like, yeah, Jeff Daniels equals Harry.
I don't know why I don't feel that way because everything you named off I haven't seen.
Yeah, this is like the only movie you saw of him and for 30 years, and yet.
Yeah, but for some reason I felt like this is a guy who's normally a serious actor playing a comedic role.
Wow.
And I don't know where that stems from.
Couldn't tell you. I mean, it's true, but it is surprising.
Maybe I'm
to me.
just that smart.
I remember there was a video or like he did some interview on some talk show or whatever else where he talked about that. Basically, was like they knew that they had Jim Carrey in the bag, and he was kind of an afterthought because he knew he was going to play second fiddle, and he's prone to at that time. I didn't know this at the time, but doing more dramatic roles, and he was like, I could just lock into that silliness. And to watch the same guy from American Rust or whatever you're referencing, and me, The Newsroom or whatever, and see this performance, it's like, wow. Jim Carrey, I expected.
Of course.
You're like, yeah,
obviously.
this is a variation on silly
Yeah.
faces. But Harry, to me, kind of steals the movie for that reason. He's doing something different.
Which works well. Like
Yeah.
their
And they're great
chemistry.
together, for sure.
They are. Never worked together again, though.
Well, they did.
Well,
once.
maybe they did. I said that with so much conviction.
Yeah.
I really didn't know.
What's funny is that they worked together again in a movie called Dumb and Dumberer.
Oh, well,
Come
that
on,
aside, shut up. Anywho,
Yeah.
I love his intro with him giving out the lunch order to the dogs.
Sure. Who's
Great-
got the
yeah.
roast beef au jus?
Yeah.
The foot long, get your foot long, and it's a little. It's really funny.
Yeah. And the good dog acting.
Oh yeah,
Like
they
they're
really
on
brought it.
cue.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. It's missing Frank. What's his Fraser? What's that dog?
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah.
It's missing Eddie.
He was busy. 94, he was actually doing Frasier, maybe, because Cheers ended in 93.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it was before
I think it was
Frasier
literally
was
the next
born.
year.
So yeah, maybe he was
it was
auditioning at the time.
Didn't make it. But yeah, that's a great scene, and it pays off by the end of the conversation. It's a great introduction to these two people that are functional morons.
Mm-hmm.
They have jobs, they're employed, even if it obviously changes. But even if you're an idiot, you can get a job. Is the takeaway
There's
there.
the look, yes. Funny guy. One thing I still find funny, and it's very small. And sometimes I think the more subtle jokes is what I appreciate in movies, not the big scenes, though I do still enjoy some of the big ones. But something as little as the mouth spray, the banaka, and just spraying it in the wrong direction.
Yep.
And he's used banaka before in Ace Ventura, or he said the word banaka.
He did say the word, at the very least.
It just his obliviousness to...
Yeah. And his reaction to as if he had gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
2 squirts and okay.
He tricks his mind.
At this moment, he's picking up Mary Swanson, played by
future wife.
Wife or
I
think they were just together. But either way,
they had a kid together. So
did they?
Yeah.
Gosh,
pretty sure.
So.
Don't make me second guess myself.
He was married before he was.
I will make a correction if I need to, but I'm going to stand by it for now.
All right,
there you go.
Can't check it now. We'll have to come back in a couple of weeks.
What is a fact is that you are a love at first sight kind of guy.
I believe it for sure.
You believe it, anyways.
Yeah, 100%. I experienced it.
So you felt this moment then for sure.
100%. Also, it's Lauren fucking Holly, so yeah, I felt it.
She is, not my type because of the hair color, but even with that fact, I still found myself a little taken by her.
She's gorgeous.
I make an exception for that. The redhead exception is in play. He's definitely smitten. Anyway, Phil, have you been in a limo? I want to get this out of the way here.
Yeah. Okay. When I was 17.
Oh, prom?
Prom. Went with my dear friend Sarah.
Okay. How's she doing?
She just got over cancer, actually.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good.
She's in remission.
That's a feat.
Yeah, she's doing great.
I've never been in a limo. It's a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't yearn to. I'm okay with it. I'm not
you could if you wanted to.
I'm fine with it, but I don't feel like there's something missing in my life.
It was a bit of a waste of money at the time, but when you're 17, prom, you're like, we're going to spend a little cash here.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, do it right.
I love small talk. Actually, I don't. I hate it.
The podcast proves it.
I remember being in high school.
Yeah.
Vaguely. Many decades ago. And in drama class, I remember I had one line in this little show that we did.
Okay.
And the line was, I have worms.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was it. Now, I don't know if I took that from this movie.
Okay.
I mean, it's in completely different context.
I would hope.
But it was my only line, and people loved it.
Really?
Just the way I delivered it.
Okay.
Again, I'm at my peak here.
This. That's right. It's peak night.
I'm peak Dave here. But what I more like about this scene is when he's talking to her and not watching the road.
Yes.
And the impact that has from you just see the explosion. In the back window, I'm like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just good comedy.
Yeah, she I don't think is a particularly great actor.
No. Good looking.
Gorgeous.
Breathtaking.
But definitely not.
Not a tall order for her though in this movie.
No, and she's not tall.
Actually, outside of them, nobody's really good in this movie.
I think that's not wrong.
Like I'm talking from Terry Garr
all the way up and down. Charlie Rocket.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The
That's
Thugs. Maybe Mike Starr.
Mike Starr's
Let's not throw shade to him.
Everybody is playing it pretty big. Pretty broad. I think that scene is really funny. And also how he's talking, statistically speaking, most people die on the way to, and you're like, okay. So the contrast of that, it's just really smart writing and
clever,
and the way that those two work off each other. It's like, you can see some chemistry there for sure.
Well, enough
for a little while anyway.
Wedding bells. But I think what caps off that scene with her is the goodbye. And this is just Jim Carrey. And that's just the type of comedy I like and the type of comedy I like to do.
Physical comedy.
Physical combined with just something that's taken out of history that is serious. Like that line has been done. Like, sure. I hate goodbyes.
Yeah.
People have said that in terms of endearment. I don't know, but something.
Sure. Yeah.
But his version of it, I've just met this woman.
Yes.
It doesn't belong here.
No. The finger on the mouth too. It's not subtle. It's not It's not cute. It is like an abreast, like the face is getting mashed by it.
It's that commitment to that moment that I appreciate that, and I appreciated doing it. And there's instances of that type of comedy later in this movie as well, because this dabbles with different types of comedy
Yeah,
I'd say.
Carrey paints with such a broad brush. He can really do so many types and different
Yeah.
variations.
Which can hurt because remember, if you recall, we did Liar Liar.
I hate it so much.
Yeah, and I didn't like it either, though his performances in some instances were good, but he's not a lawyer.
No.
Like, he's just doing it for the sake of performance.
Correct. Pet Detective makes sense to me.
That's
An Idiot makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
he's committing himself to the character.
Yeah.
And there's points in this movie that maybe not so much, but Ace definitely.
Yeah.
But in Liar Liar, that's just...
Yeah, you're just taking the crazy, wacky Jim Carrey and putting it into a different setting, and I think it doesn't work, and we've talked a lot about that over the years.
Yeah.
This, I think, is right up his alley, obviously. And it's still in that early formative stuff where he's willing to do it.
I think he's retired, more or less, now.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't do this type of movie.
Yeah. No, he's very serious.
I mean, he did it for money, I suppose, 10 years ago or whatever it was.
Phil, I got to bring this next point up because you worked at an airport.
Yeah, okay.
So this sticks out to me.
Sure.
Out of all your stories that I've listened to, he drops her off.
Goodbye, my love.
The plot of the movie,
Yep.
seemingly, is she has a suitcase full of money because her husband's been kidnapped.
Yep.
We have Mike Starr and a she-thug,
Okay.
as I'm going to call it.
Sure.
She's supposed to leave it by the escalator. First of all, it's not as close to the escalator as it should be.
That is my biggest complaint, to be honest with you.
It's a complaint.
Yeah.
B is, Mike Starr says to she-thug, you pick up the suitcase.
Yeah.
And she says, piece of cake. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's very simple. This is not a difficult task.
I'm on it.
Yeah. But obviously the one that takes the cake is he conveniently is driving by this airport that has a lot of windows, which
Yes,
could be a
that's true.
thing.
Very true.
Very true. Now, this is pre-9/11, granted.
That is the key factor right there.
But they are through security at this point because they're going to the gates.
they can't be through security.
I thought the gates were past security. Gates A, gates B. You're
Maybe terminals.
Yeah.
Gates. I mean, gate A26, yes, but you're in more terminal territory.
well. He
for
gets
dealing with
all the
others.
way to the tarmac.
Tarmac.
See, this is why
Yes.
I lend to the expert
Also called
here.
the apron.
So at that point, he would have had to go through security.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry. I'm saying that they collectively were not at the gate. He eventually gets to the gate.
Yeah.
That's a pre-11 thing.
But
9/11
my
thing, for
point
sure.
is, there's no way he gets there before she gets there, the she-thug, to that briefcase.
Oh, sure.
From outside. Just
If
it's
they're
a
about
stretch.
5 steps away, and he
Is outside the airport.
That's right.
With many areas to get through first.
just has to get across just through
sure.
a door.
But he's also dealing with the airbag
Yeah.
problems.
No, I mean, there are a lot of things wrong with this scene, but it's not the
I know.
airport's fault.
I,
He could have gotten to that bag without any hassle whatsoever. The timing of it absolutely doesn't
Questionable.
work.
just
doesn't
saying.
work.
That's
But
that's
there's
my
no other obstacles.
my
other
only
than just
nitpick.
walking through a door. But obviously, it's really funny. I'm the limo driver. That's just funny stuff.
And it's not the first time this has happened, oddly
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Strange. What we see next has happened. Last week, we're in an apartment.
Yes, we are in apartments.
And they both lost their jobs, and not for the first time. This seems to be
This is one of my
Reoccurrence.
favorite moments of the whole movie.
interesting. I don't really have much of this. Do
It's
tell.
really just the reaction to, oh, well, I lost my job. Did you get fired? Yeah, they don't like it when you do this and that. Okay. And then how about you, Harry? Well, I lost my job too. Well, you're a pathetic loser. I love that line. I've said it 1,000 times since. It's the dynamic between these two, and it's actually goes to something that I think is maybe a larger point. We've talked in the past, certainly Rounders and The Town, about toxic friendship. I owe him, and we're, this is my boy from the back days, and we got to do this. What I found kind of refreshing, and maybe it's a weird takeaway, but the friendship that these two have is something we should all aspire to in a weird way. It's
Okay.
nothing but supportive. And when it isn't,
You like that?
when it's not, it's clearly for the laughs. Like, you're a pathetic loser. That is a funny line, and obviously not serious because they're both just got fired. So you're able to jab and rib
Sure.
somebody.
Well, that's good friendship, yeah.
And every idea that either one of them have throughout the whole movie, and we'll get to it, is met with, more often than not, awesome, let's do it.
Now, I'm not sure who you'd want to put in charge of finances between these friends / roommates.
Oh, I think it's clear after this particular exchange that Lloyd is not your guy. Hey, go get some snacks and drinks and whatever
The
else.
essentials, booze.
The essentials. And he's got a
Fireworks, maybe? I don't know what he's got.
fireworks. He's got a bowler bat he's having a good time with, a
Yeah.
big cowboy hat. It's so silly, but it's funny to me.
What is the least important thing to buy right
What's
now?
the least essential thing you could buy.
And the insults to the old lady.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, useless and a drag on our economy.
I mean,
Not wrong.
but the issue of this movie can have, and again, I don't have an issue with it really, but we have someone who's that dumb to say something somewhat intelligent.
Sure.
Can be a bit of an issue because we actually do get a serious scene 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
Where Lloyd is fed up with this life.
Yeah. They go and the mob kills the bird because they break into the house, right? They do the thing. How do they know I got gas? They do the thing.
That is
it's an action.
That's a sociopath.
It's an
Someone
action.
just snaps the neck of a bird.
He's not a good guy, Mike Starr. He's not presented to be.
No, I suppose so.
He's not like
He has an honor system though. You don't kill people you don't know.
That's true. Kills birds, no problem, no questions. But people,
humans.
you gotta have a code.
There you go.
In Ace Ventura, there's the one moment I told you that I was like, oh, he's actually an actor, or at least is capable of emitting something other than just pure silliness and goofiness.
Monica Geller.
Yeah, when he comes in to apologize.
Yeah.
Here he gets a couple of those moments, and I thought he delivers them incredibly well.
I don't disagree. It's beautiful. My question is, can someone that dumb have that much emotional awareness? Or would he just be frustrated?
Well, you tell me.
This scene has always stood out for me. It's like, oh, he's just being completely somebody else in this moment.
Sure.
But it is nice. And it's necessary to drive their motivation to get up and go. And to get Harry on his side. Like, okay, I'm going to be that supportive friend.
And I think part of it is performative because it is only really to get Harry on board. It's self-serving. I want to go to Aspen because I just saw the girl I love and, all this other stuff, and I've got her suitcase. And how best to get Harry on board? Oh, I know. I'll talk about our birds' heads are falling off. Tired of being this, and I'm tired of being nobody.
Yeah. The first part I got because he's frustrated.
Totally.
Yeah.
So whether that's true, and he actually feels those things or not, I don't know, because I do feel there's a potential that it's just there so that he can convince Harry, and it's shined on.
He's not that smart. Come on now. Give him way too much credit, for sure.
Yeah, maybe.
What's great about the scene, too, is, I like a good seed. We're actually going to do a garden this year.
Oh, wow.
But they plant one.
Like Ray Walston in Star Trek.
Yeah, gardening, exactly.
Gardener. Really inspired.
Mike Starr has an ulcer problem.
Yes.
And they lay it on pretty thick.
Yes.
But it works out really well because they leave a note when they leave.
Yeah.
For the gas man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they must have been following us for weeks.
How do they know I got gas?
That's clever.
Yeah.
This same scene, I know something for the very first time. They're leaving.
Yeah.
And there's a guy just pissing outside. I don't know why I noticed this for the first time. I don't know what it means. It's just a guy against a wall taking a leak.
All right.
I don't know. You didn't catch that?
No, I didn't notice that at all. But I did notice that Carrey had an extra $25 in his pocket. He bought some snacks.
Yeah.
Where did he get that money?
Sold something to Billy and Forsey?
Yeah.
What a weird name. I don't know why. Billy and Forsey.
Oh my gosh, David.
What?
He's Billy in 4C. In the apartment 4C.
Wow. Who's the dumb one now, eh?
Oh my
I honestly thought he was referring to two people. Billy and 4C.
Oh, man.
He's in 4C.
He's in 4C. I sold it to Billy in 4C.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, probably doesn't make it.
I'm going to edit that out. That's how dumb I am.
The blind kid in 4C gets
Well,
Petey.
that's not the way.
Pretty bird.
It's still
So
stupid. Not a very nice guy, but hey, you got to make the $25 because you're going to have to eat on this long journey.
Oh, man.
And here I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Philip, I
try to.
typically am. This is the real big showcase moment. We're really trying to have a full scene of funny.
There's nothing about this scene that isn't funny. You're right. First, we have Hey Flo, a good reference to Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
Well, see, I didn't get that.
Oh, never Mel's Diner? No?
No.
Okay. Well, Flo is a reference to that. They're giddy.
They are giddy.
And has my second favorite line of the movie. What's the soup du jour? It's the soup of the day.
She's not wrong.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah, that's...
What a great exchange.
Yeah,
I've used that
funny.
again. As the kids say, lives rent-free in my head.
Yeah.
I love that line. But Seabass is obviously the reason
Seabass.
to be
Yeah,
there.
I mean, how many times have I heard kick his ass Seabass? And why is Cam Neely in this movie? That's what I want to know. Why did he choose to be in this film?
I think he's from Rhode Island.
You're
In
right.
real
He is
life?
American because he always played for Team USA. That is correct.
Well, America's pretty big. This is
Well,
specific to Rhode Island, but yes. The filmmakers are from Rhode Island, and
Okay.
I think that they have a connection to him that way.
That's interesting character choice.
Yeah, totally. He was, I think, still playing in 94, wasn't
94, yeah, I think so.
he? I'm not positive, but I think
I'm not
so.
positive either. Check the NHL archives.
Yeah, yeah.
He was certainly past his prime. He's not peaking in 94.
No.
He peaked in the late 80s.
That's right. You crossed.
I think he was a 50-goal scorer.
Yeah, he was a pretty big deal.
No cup, though.
Never a cup. That's what
Yeah,
happens when you
shame.
play for Boston.
Hey, McDavid doesn't have a cup, so what do you say?
Yeah, he's played like a third of the career that Cam Neely had, but.
Now, this salt rule,
Oh, yeah.
did they just get that wrong? Because I don't remember exactly what these superstitions are. I get them mixed up.
It's definitely spill the salt, it's bad luck, for sure.
Okay, but what do you do over your shoulder? Is that
Throw
what?
salt over your shoulder.
But he just threw the whole shaker.
That's the trick.
That's the okay. Got it. I wasn't sure where I fell into the how much I know versus how much Lloyd knows. I don't want to be compared.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a ranking, and it's going to be problems.
And Lloyd is never averse to throwing him under the bus. His good friend Harry. He's a bit of a coward.
That's the thing, but it's like in a playful way, which I really enjoy.
Yeah. Actually, this is probably the most toxic moment right here.
Fair.
Is leaving him to fend for himself against the great sea bass.
Yes.
Which is, I'd like to know where that nickname, maybe it's his favorite meal, sea bass. Yeah. They had it in Jurassic Park, if you remember.
Yeah.
With chili. Or Chilean sea bass, we don't know.
Chilean sea bass, yeah.
That was a big loogie.
Oh, my gosh. So
green. There's a little bit of green in there.
So gross.
Actually, they had a stunt loogie to do that. It wasn't his real loogie.
Yeah, couldn't get all that mustard up.
He takes the burger away from him. Now, we know Harry isn't dumb enough to eat it.
Yeah. He does his delivery of, I thought, well, maybe I was going. No, you
Yeah.
have it. That's great.
But is Seabass going to eat that? Because he takes it.
Yeah.
Would you eat your own
Not
goober?
like that.
Not like that.
No.
A little bit of spit, sure.
It happens, but not
Yeah,
that.
you wanna
No.
mix
If
your-
you've goobed it up like that, I'm taking a hard pass.
Do you eat around it? If it's centralized?
If the burger is incredible, I might find a way, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
otherwise.
Well, like in Jurassic
gross.
Park, they found a way. But anyways. But Lloyd has a moment of pretty good intelligence here. This is a good move. I like
Oh my
it.
gosh, genius move.
But right after that, Harry is praising him.
Yeah.
Great move. I saw it in a movie, Lloyd says.
Yeah.
And then he says how it turned out.
Yeah.
Like he slit his throat like up the road. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's funny. That's
That
clever
is
stuff.
one of my least favorite scenes in the movie, actually.
Oh.
Not scenes. It's obviously not really a
That's
scene.
a little harsh.
What I hate about it is it's akin to a line in Surviving Christmas,
Oh.
where it's one of the few things I don't like about the movie, where at some point Affleck approaches Christine Applegate and says something about, "Oh, spoiled the big secret, didn't you?" That line doesn't get said unless it's to provoke the next response. And so for someone to say, "Oh, at the end of that movie, they probably got away scot-free," that is not a line that would follow that. It would just end with, "I saw it in a movie once." Oh, how did it end? Maybe you'd ask that question. But you wouldn't have said, "Oh, well, they probably got away scot-free and no harm's failed." You know, like you're setting it up to be the opposite, and that feels lazy.
That feels like a nitpick.
100%. I'm fine with that.
Okay, as long as you recognize that.
Yeah, I'm happy
And,
to nitpick away. But the difference is I can say that and still like the movie. You would find that and maybe say, I'm out.
Off my shelf, right then and
I
there.
have no use for this movie. But anyway, so that is a line that I just think it's only there to set up the joke, whereas other ones feel far more organic to me.
Harlan Williams.
Yeah.
Fan?
No. Except for this movie.
Okay.
I loved him in this movie. I didn't know who he was. I don't really know who he is after. Other than he has no chin.
He's
That's the
chinless.
thing, yeah.
Sure. I think mostly stand up.
Okay.
He's in with that crowd.
Was he on SNL?
No, not that crowd.
Okay.
Just different crowd.
Sure.
Just comedians.
He's not a guy I recognized at all. I loved him in this one role. I thought it was great.
Yeah. My question is, why don't you just pull over?
Yeah.
There's no reason given.
No, it's not like you're so pressed for time. You want
get
to
there.
hurry, sure, but what's another minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever.
But it does lend to a pretty funny scene. Do you like this type of comedy? It has to pee so badly and so much that he fills 5, 6 bottles. Like the exaggeration style.
Generally speaking, this is my big issue with Liar Liar, and it's my big issue with Jim Carrey in general, is the oversized nature of the jokes undermine the quality of the jokes to me. That is funny if it were 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Or it's
3 tops.
at most, right?
But then it becomes unbelievable.
The moment you go from 1 bottle to the second bottle, that's hilarious.
I mean, it's funny that he's holding 5. Like,
Sure, it's like
that's
so
the payoff?
extreme, it's so silly, but
I don't think it hits that, though.
no, and it's unnecessary. So I find it actually less funny the more it goes.
Yeah.
2 makes me laugh because you get the payoff of, Oh my God, you got to give me another one. Like, oh my God, that's hilarious.
Harlan's reaction to like
That
yeah.
gets me. Got me 30 years ago, got me again.
Interesting.
It's just really funny. It's a throwaway moment too. Like obviously it's important, but it's small.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
Has it ever happened to you?
Drink pee?
Yeah.
No.
It happened to, allegedly, a party that I didn't go to.
Weren't invited to?
I wouldn't say that. I just wasn't cool.
Yeah.
And somebody had pissed in a bottle and put it in the fridge.
Oh.
And somebody drank it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's true. I wasn't there.
Sure. Did you know, this is a little factoid about old Phil here, your co-host, that I would suggest that probably my least favorite word in the English language
Piss?
is piss. I hate every time I hear it. It's such a vulgar term to me. I'd rather somebody say cunt
Yeah, you have mentioned this before.
than that word.
Now I have to rate this episode. Thanks.
well,
You
we
said
can
that
cut
C
that
word. I do it anyway.
I could
Just be safe.
I would rather hear any other word. So I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't say it.
If you had to do one of them, though, that's the question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Leave that for the imagination, folks. And of course, like Phil, like any long road trip, I'm not sure if you've been on a lot or if you've seen Road Trip.
I have not seen Road Trip, but I've been on many.
You typically switch drivers if you can. Sometimes I feel like being the hero, and when me and my wife go to Toronto, I do the whole way there,
Sure.
a small chunk of the way back.
I feel like you're losing in that equation. You're doing
Yeah.
60% of the
yeah.
drive.
But I get the best part of the drive. It's the last couple hours home. I
Yeah,
think,
that's the
in my
freedom,
opinion.
right? You can
Yeah.
stretch out, tap a nap.
There you go.
Yeah, that's fair.
All that is to say, Jim Carrey's behind the wheel.
Yes.
And maybe it's good that you don't drive because you are a daydreamer.
I'm a nodder.
But this dream sequence is kind of fun.
Oh, I love it.
Funny things happen, which is
Well, you've really nailed it.
I have. And I want
on the edge of their seat.
you to tell me what your favorite part is.
The heart punch.
Yeah, that's a tough one to beat.
Well, second,
Oh
actually.
yeah, give me your second one because that's just so over the top. You're putting it in the doggy bag and handing it to him. Okay, give me number 2.
Number 2 is Lauren Holly's ass.
I meant for funny. That's just
so there's
provocative. Yeah, there is that.
The third, I guess, if I had to pick, is not so much the funny part itself, but rather the reaction to it. Jim Carrey doing this, which for an audio podcast is a challenge, but when he is laughing and pointing
with
his guns sort of back to back, that to me is the
I like
maybe
that.
the third. I don't know.
Well,
what's your top?
The capper to all of that is him just throwing the chips in his face.
Yeah.
That's something I would do.
Sure.
Whatever you see in front of you, you're going to make something out of it.
Yeah.
Now, we have our first pit stop, Philip. Now, you love bathtubs.
I haven't had a bath since you're a bather. I'm not a bather.
My wife mentioned to me the other day, it's been a while since we've had a bath. That's pretty personal, but.
No, together?
Well, it's a jacuzzi.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's designed for two people.
That's not really a bath then.
This is another example of Jim's character, Lloyd, being the alpha. But overall, the scene is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But it serves a purpose to lay down another seed is Harry had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That girlfriend cheated on him, but he doesn't know who.
Yeah.
And judging from Lloyd's reaction, it might have been him.
Yes.
Other than that, I have no real purpose for the scene.
Yeah, I
Kinda
actually
weird.
think it's a really dull scene, and it's strictly there for that, because I don't think the jokes work. Even then, I don't know how well they work. The pacing feels weird, too, like the cutting. If you watch it again, it feels stale. Like, it feels like these two are just sitting there waiting for somebody to say the other thing.
You could cut it out.
Yeah.
The only thing
does
it's here
nothing
for is that.
to set the scene for later, like you're saying.
Exactly. I mean, you probably could have done that in the van.
Yeah, you could have had that conversation in any other environment.
Yeah.
And been
you have a
fine.
whole road trip to have a convo.
Yeah.
We don't need to take a pit stop.
Yeah,
it were.
other than just, I guess, to make fun of gay people. And
I
like,
guess.
haha, you're naked in a tub or not, you
Yeah.
know, whatever else.
We do find out that Nicholas is gay. Just kidding. He's the bad guy.
Yes, the big reveal.
Just to us, the
Yeah.
audience.
Charlie Rocket's a very sad story in general.
Okay.
I don't go too much into it, but he was on SNL,
Oh, I didn't know that.
in 1985.
Okay.
And, or 85? Yeah, 85.
Doesn't matter.
And
Ish.
he's one of the sort of lead guys. He's doing Weekend Update. And at one episode, at the end of it, they were doing this runner throughout. It was around the time Dallas, JR got shot.
I heard about that.
So he says at some point in the final moments, and he's in a chair, he's all bandaged up. He says, I just want to know who fucking shot me. And they fired him. And he ends up kind of popping up in Moonlighting and popping up in a couple of shows and television over the years. And this, obviously.
Yeah.
Then he ended up walking out to Central Park and killing himself
Oh, really?
soon after this. Like,
So
just
after
never got his career kind of back.
and that was,
yeah.
that's
So
sad.
kind of a sad story.
Yeah.
He's kind of a non-factor in this movie.
Yeah.
The movie is so clearly Harry and Lloyd in this road trip that the reason for the bag, you have to have one, but it's such a non-thing that this guy really gets 2 scenes, maybe 3 in the whole movie, and does nothing really,
No.
Anyway, it was nice to see him, though, because I liked him on SNL.
I'll bet you appreciate this next scene
Yeah,
in the van
of course.
about betting.
That is the humor that this movie, for all of the big
get you.
performances and all the shit jokes that happen later and the gay jokes that happen before, and big bold things like we're going to see with the mustard and ketchup and stuff. This is the stuff that really works for me. Is I'll give you 5 to 1. No, you're not going to do it. You can't make me bet. 10 to 1. Okay. You're not going to do it. And even Jim Carrey's like, I don't know how I'm going to get you.
I've got to get you.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's subtle. It's quiet. It takes 45 seconds. It's as funny as shitting yourself on it. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff. It fits into that.
Well, this puts the Dumb and Dumber. Like, this, that's it.
There it is.
This is that moment. That's what this title is.
Yeah.
Is that.
Yeah, neither one of them can figure out that they are actually doing the thing they said they weren't going to do.
Clever.
Have you hitchhiked? You live in the country. I figured it comes with the territory.
No, I haven't, but it's more acceptable. Like, you were more prone to pick somebody up. It
Sure.
feels a little bit safer. Like, my dad's picked somebody up, but he knew who the guy was.
Sure.
Gave
Son
him
of a guy,
somewhere.
knew a guy, whatever.
Yeah, so if you have an inkling that you might know the guy and just needs a ride somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah, but you don't really see them anymore.
No, I mean,
They're all dead, I guess.
You can do, yeah, that's right. You can do the Ubers, right? And you're like never lost anymore. You're never needing.
I know, but I've heard so many horror stories of like the owner of Coors Light, for example. I don't know if you know this story.
No, tell me.
Rich guy.
Yeah.
This bad guy faked his car being broken down. And this guy pulled over on a narrow bridge, didn't really have anywhere to go, and he was supposed to kidnap him, but ultimately killed him by mistake because he tried to run away. But I'm always in fear of stopping to help somebody, and that person is setting you up for robbery or something like that. So I don't stop.
It's like Silence of the Lambs, right? Help me with the couch. Go give you.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. But he's going to go with his instincts here.
Yep.
He's feeling pretty good about this, which again is funny.
Totally.
Mike Starr might regret it though.
This whole plot doesn't matter, but the fact they're trying to get ahead of them. These guys are dumb. They don't know anything, and they're always like, "Oh, the mastermind's the gas man. We got to get ahead of these guys." And they get in the truck, and that's Mike Starr. He's thinking like, "I got it made now. I'm in."
Yeah.
And just the level of like, I want to shoot myself in the face as an audience member.
Oh, it's rough.
I want to shoot myself in the face.
Yeah, no backseas, no this and all that.
God.
Most annoying sound.
Can't triple stamp a double stamp.
It's funny,
Oh,
but
I don't think it's funny.
I
don't find it.
there's like
funny.
10 seconds of it I like, but yeah.
The only part actually I find amusing is the sing along.
Oh, wait, with the Mexicans?
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're Mexicans.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
I don't think you say Chinaman.
Well, because you would say they're the Chinese people.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I just got the nuances, man. I just,
Yeah, it's subtle. But yeah, anyway, Singing Mockingbird.
Mock.
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah. Bird. Yeah.
You got it. See?
Yeah.
That's good.
And it's a reference a little bit, maybe intentional to Vacation, which is another road trip movie where they sing that song. And then getting the Mexicans in there.
Oh, yeah.
See. Just genius. So that part I really like, but all the annoying stuff, found annoying.
Yeah, well, I mean, as it was supposed to, so
Yeah.
it serves its purpose.
Absolutely. But luckily, Mike Starr gets some relief, and they go for dinner.
I thought it was lunch.
Could have been lunch. I didn't check the time. You're in charge of that.
Yeah. Truck Stop was the name without the C. It's clever.
Sure.
Yeah.
No C's allowed.
Yeah. You can take the heat, eh?
No.
Pepper-wise? No?
I'm a softie.
You're a softie. I can do it. People are impressed.
Okay.
My wife goes to bat for me, too. She's like, yeah, my husband.
You're playing ball and she's going to bat?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She's impressed, and she'll tell her family members, yo, no, he can handle it.
Okay.
And I can.
Now, is that common? The food you're eating is spicy and she's celebrating that fact?
No.
So why is she defending you to her parents? It's like,
it's not defending.
This is my husband. He's really good at eating spice.
It's a source of pride because there's not much else to go on. Okay? I'm not good at a lot. So anything she can find that's impressive, she's going to brag. Okay?
Respect.
Yeah,
I don't even have that. I can't even do that.
I'm sure you have other things, buddy.
I'm sure.
Dig deep enough.
Someone's going to have to.
Ultimately, the best part of this is the ketchup and mustard, especially with Lloyd. He's not even getting it in his mouth.
It is not.
Like, how many takes you think, like, what a mess, right? Like, you got to get that pretty much in the first take, I would hope.
Yeah. Or, you just deal with whatever it is. And maybe that's why. He didn't get any in his mouth, and it doesn't matter because it's so funny.
I imagine with Jim Carrey, they're able to get a lot of stuff. Like, he's just in the zone.
Totally.
I would imagine they just use it. Now, I do question Mike Starr. Like, I don't...
Everything he does in this movie?
Well, he's the only other character that I like.
Oh, yeah.
From a performance.
Makes sense.
But they put peppers on it. But he doesn't really take a big bite. And does he get much of that in the mouth? Would that happen? Again, it doesn't matter. I know, but I'm bringing it up. So you're like, it does matter. But it doesn't matter. But it does matter. But just hilarious. 2 minutes early, he's on the phone call. Oh, I got these guys taken care of.
We're good. Don't worry
Here's
about
the
it.
rat poison I have here.
Yep.
They're not going to be talking for much longer.
Yeah. Genius. So, like, that kind of stuff works for me. And Mike Starr, he plays that role.
He did. He's dead now. Not in real life.
I think in real life, too.
Oh, too bad.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Oh, well. Sorry. Maybe he had a lot of ulcers, maybe.
Could have been.
Playing a real deal.
That's right.
But they leave the scene of a crime.
Yeah.
Well, crime...
Maybe not a crime, but certainly
an accident.
Someone was poisoned, and they had to figure out who.
Bring in the feds.
Who did it. Yeah, kind of ridiculous, but whatever. We get to meet Victoria Rowell. Did you recognize her?
Oh, what are we doing here, Phil?
This is for the audience.
I watched Young and the Restless for years.
Me too.
Drusilla.
And Neil.
Yeah.
And Cricket.
Another sad story.
Neil?
Yeah, suicide.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I want to say 5-6 years ago, maybe.
Sad state
last
of
decade.
affairs.
Yeah, you just don't know.
You never know.
Great show, though.
Oh, yeah. That's
Jack hasn't changed a bit.
Of course not.
They have so much makeup on.
Of course.
So much work.
Yeah, they did then. But I love it.
Lauren still looks great. I honestly have not watched Young and the Restless for many years, but I was literally watching it every day. I was PVRing it.
I remember you saying, I love that show. I watched it every day too. It was nice because it was on in the afternoon.
4:30,
Yeah. I watched Days of Our Lives for a long time when I would miss school and stuff, but it's at 1. So like
it's exactly
you have to miss school to watch it.
Yeah. I didn't bother with Bold and the Beautiful, even though they're in the same world, which I appreciate.
Yeah, Chabot.
Brad Carlton, or the actor that played Brad in Young and the Restless, is still playing a character in Bold.
Oh, wow.
And Victoria, the original Victoria, is still playing somebody else in Bold. So they're there, but not as themselves.
I love the original Victoria. Heather Tom. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's still working. Well, the great thing is, if you missed Young and the Restless, you could watch it the next day at 12:30 on CBS.
Repeat. Yeah.
Because they were a day behind because of some holiday in
25 years
the
ago.
80s. Yeah, it's such an interesting story when I read that. But all that is to say, we have a gas station scene where he meets Drusilla, and I worked at a gas station.
You know.
Like you worked in an
and
airport.
94 too, in your peak.
Absolutely. I was working at a gas station. So there's things that would prevent this from happening. So is it going to stay on my shelf? I don't know. But it's just too funny.
Yeah, it's great. Particularly what happens after. Obviously, that's a little silly, but the way it goes.
Yeah, what's your favorite part of this? Like this tiny little section?
I just love him yelling at her.
Getting the phone number.
Yeah.
His eyes.
That's
it.
Just tell me the goddamn number.
That's
right?
the takeaway from this scene. Whole Cam Neely stuff.
Oh, it's silly. And again, just like gay humor for the sake of it. It's just bad.
Wasn't a big fan of that. I don't think it aged well. I don't think I ever liked it. I just think, it's it's funny.
I think it's funny that you see
the clock.
The clock and like that is
and it's
funny.
him. But what are the odds of it being him?
All of it around it isn't really interesting. But for sure, looking at
your damn number.
reading the thing and looking at it, that's funny. And give me the damn number. Yeah. And his burn, you can feel it. And he's like shaking it off. Like all that stuff is really funny to me.
But the journey must continue.
That's right. And now we get the next moment for me is the pulling over into the 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Okay.
As they're ready to depart. Mm-hmm. This is my favorite line in the whole movie.
Oh, I have no idea what it would be then.
Jim Carrey comes out. He's holding a bunch of things, and he looks over at these two guys just standing, and he says, "Big gulps, eh?" Dead silence. Welp, see you later. And then he leaves. It's such a throwaway. I don't understand it. I don't know if those are actors. I don't know if those are like just random people.
Yeah, is there something more to that?
Was there more than there? Well, I don't know. But if it is just big gulps, eh? Well, see you later.
It's enough for you, eh?
The funniest thing in the world. I've laughed at it all the time. At the video store, we would play this video fairly often. And me and my good buddy Lee, we would just crap ourselves. And our friend Leanne, she would say, "You know what really chaps my ass?" Because that's used in this movie too. So those two lines kind of transcended the movie and lasted for a long, long time. I still will now say something, and if they don't reply or respond,
I've done that.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, I've taken something that's so not interesting.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're doing this, eh? Oh, cool. That's it.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, just my favorite line.
Well, that's crazy, but I respect it.
Yeah, what isn't respectful really is John Denver lying to the public.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
So he's messing around with his meat stick, and he's fucking around with Harry. And Lloyd makes the wrong call. He goes to Nebraska.
A fork in the road, and one part has you basically going the complete opposite direction. Yeah, it sucks.
For 6 hours.
Yeah, that's 5 hours, I believe.
Pardon me.
Just
Your time
saying.
guy.
Yeah.
I love it. It's hilarious. But we also get another fight where friends should be able to fight with one another and say, like, you made a bonehead move here. This is stupid.
It was a big mistake.
And we're not helpful. And maybe, we're 6 hours the other direction. We got no money. We got no gas. We got no time, blah, 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 blah.
5 hours, but yeah.
I love it. I love the blow up. I think it's legitimate.
It's great.
And I think Carrey kind of pleading, like, you haven't ever made a mistake. Like, he's kind of.
His emotionality in that point. Yeah.
I really like this scene. The music,
that's crash test at that point.
Yep.
I wrote that down.
Yeah.
But it comes through.
Yeah. And that's another good example.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb. But it's that full support thing.
Yeah.
You get the scooters. I got 70 miles to the gallon on this hog. You want to get on board? And this movie does this a few times. But just the, you think you're wonderful or whatever. Like, and you totally redeem yourself.
The reality of getting to Aspen, knowing how far away they are on that little bike is completely so unbelievable that you just have to believe it.
Yeah.
You just do.
Yeah. There's no reason to argue it, ultimately.
But to do 12 hours in like 1 minute, but just go. Just go. I didn't think of this till now, is like he didn't want to pull over for him earlier.
True. Yeah, I guess it's fair.
Yeah.
No bottles. But yeah, when they're on like the curve and you've just got all the
vehicles
behind and they're in the freezing out. I love this whole sequence.
The best part is when he says it got a little bit chilly back there and they're just like, they got the snot is frozen. Snot, yeah. Obviously he's frozen. The pee's frozen. See what I did there? I said pee.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We're there. It's another great line.
Collapse over.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're finally in Aspen, California.
That's right.
Again, that was another geography joke.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yes.
And again, I don't.
No, who cares?
And Harry said something. Oh, I hate the French.
Yeah.
And they weren't French. Like, so that went to a couple times. Didn't like it at all. But it's okay. It's not perfect.
Yeah, nothing's wrong. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, it's just wasted on
exactly.
me, I guess,
no
I
big
suppose. Deal. But here is a line I imagine you may have used, but in a serious tone.
Okay.
When you see a man and a woman walk by, they both have a nice ass, and you say, he must work out.
Yes.
I've done that a couple times.
Yeah, sure.
It hits.
I used to hang around with a buddy in Vancouver, and he was dating somebody, and he would see someone's butt in like a Lululemon or something like that, and he would say, Phil, do you want to just slap that ass for me? I can't.
I can't.
He's like, I can't, but please,
would you?
For you, and tell me all about it.
Oh, wow.
So,
did you?
No, of course not.
Pussy?
Unless they're an elevator operator, I'm not interested.
Touche. But now that they're here, they don't really have anywhere to go.
It's true.
But they feel if they found Mary,
yes,
she would open up her doors.
Of course, after what they shared.
Yeah. Problem is, he doesn't remember her last name.
Correct.
It's great. It's just
great podcasting.
It's not like laugh out loud necessarily.
No.
But the fact that he actually says her name.
Yes.
And then looks at the briefcase right afterwards. Yeah. Oh, it's Samsonite.
I was almost right.
Sorry with an S.
What I like about this movie, and like you were saying earlier, there's a lot of levels, if you will, to the comedy, is that not everything needs to be ketchup and mustard streaming into the ceiling and catching it, or broken parrot heads. It can be lines like, well, see you later. It can be lines like Samsonite versus Swanson and whatever else. Like, it doesn't have to be big stuff. It can be the little stuff too, and it works on all of those levels.
Usually once I've seen a movie like this a few times, I'm looking for the smaller stuff.
Yeah.
And
it's less obvious, a little less.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, there's a couple coming up that I'm going to be happy to talk about.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What is also exciting for these guys is they're frozen. They have nowhere to go, as you established. They don't know where to begin. We cut to Harry trying to warm up his hands over the fire, and he's shaking, and he's like, we're screwed. Like, we're going to die out here. You can see it coming a mile away, but it just works.
Yeah, it's still funny.
He's like, my hands are getting a little sweaty. You might want those extra gloves. And that's just hilarious. But then following up with him choking Lloyd as like in frustration, and Lloyd like, your hands are freezing, is hilarious. Yeah. And the reveal that they find out that the briefcase is full of money.
And they make it so clear that we're going to be smart with it.
Totally. Like just the essentials earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So they're calling that back, and it's 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
I don't know what comes first, if it's the hotel or the car.
I think it's the car on the way to the hotel.
Yeah.
The car pulls up to the hotel.
And they have these outfits that are outrageous.
Totally.
Just gifts. Every movie that's around Christmas, people are always just carrying around gifts.
Yeah.
We saw it last week with
Sure.
Sheldrake. People just carrying gifts
Yeah.
because that's what you do during Christmas.
That's
I
true.
suppose so.
A little bit of interesting tidbit, if you will. The hotel they pull up to
Yeah.
is the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado.
Sure.
Noteworthy for 2 reasons.
Okay.
The first is it is the inspiration for Stephen King's writing The Shining.
Interesting.
And so enamored of it is he that in 96, I want to say a couple years after this, they made a Shining miniseries that they shot on location at this same hotel.
Oh,
So this hotel is the reason why The Shining exists at all.
interesting reason.
Just a little bit.
That's something.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous hotel.
Breathtaking. I mean,
Absolutely.
beautiful rooms. Good enough for King Charles.
That's right. Yes. Only the
Prince
finest.
Charles at the time.
Prince, yes. And
Yeah.
Diana.
Yeah.
They were a thing.
They were. Real shame about that.
Yeah, it didn't take.
Yeah. And this is actually at this hotel, this famous hotel.
Yeah. Stanley.
Is one of those scenes that I never picked up before.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's hilarious. Before they discover Mary Swanson
Yep.
in the newspaper,
Yep.
they are sitting watching the commercial. It's
yes,
a
right.
long distance commercial,
Yeah.
and it makes them cry. That I already knew.
Yes.
I liked it, still
And-
do. But them using the money for Kleenex, sticking it up their nose just to the max, I never noticed it before.
Oh, wow.
More than the Lamborghini, more than this fancy hotel.
Yeah.
That is wasting
That's the offensive
money.
part. Yeah.
Right
At least the other
there.
stuff, you're using it for a function.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. But you're so
Hilarious.
disregarding of it that you're going to wipe your nose with it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
And here we find out that Harry may be indeed the smarter one because he can read.
That's true.
We
Yes.
find out Mary Swanson is going to be at a ball,
That's right.
a soiree.
A soiree for the endangered Arctic owl.
Yes, that's correct.
Noteworthy. And then we get the little montage of.
Yeah. Been a while since we've had a montage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a
it's true.
really good
proper
one.
montage.
Yeah. What do you think about this one?
It's hilarious. I like that they get proper haircuts and then immediately go
Yeah.
back to their old haircuts.
I love the fake cut
Oh, yeah.
when the barber's shaving them.
Yeah.
That was good
I
work.
like the gore. I like that you're getting on board.
I knew it was ketchup, all right? But yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's something that probably in 94 I was enjoying a little more than I do now.
I asked myself this question. I do that sometimes after a third or fourth watch. 2 owls.
Yes.
That's a set
Yeah.
of 2.
Uh-huh.
And the joke is made, nice set of Hooters.
Yes.
What came first? The idea to have them be owls, or the joke of we want to do a joke saying set of Hooters, oh, we need some owls?
In the writing, you're saying.
In the writing.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I always wondered, like, this is probably more we have the owls. Oh, this works out great because now we can do this Hooter joke. But I often ask myself with these comedic geniuses, when you think of something and then you got to backtrack to make it work.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
want to do this.
I got a great joke. How do I make it work? in a
Yeah.
movie?
So I always wondered what, like the chicken and the egg.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
as it were.
I think you're probably looking at making the joke first in that
Yeah.
moment, but that's a good question, actually. It's interesting to
Yeah.
think about.
Like if they decide they want to do the set of Hooters joke,
Mhm.
they have to import these owls.
Well, one of them was animatronic. They do the animatronics one later,
Gotcha. Okay.
right? When he turns to the screen when they're about to die, that's an animatronic. It's not a real.
Which again is funny that they think these guys are professionals.
Yeah, look at them. They even killed the owl.
Yeah, they've assassinated him.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so funny.
But now we get a showcase scene. And I'm going to lend this to you because I know you're a big Terry Garr fan.
I love her in Mr. Mom.
See, I guessed and I was right.
Yeah, love her in
Friends.
One from the Heart.
Sorry.
One's from the Heart.
Okay.
Was she in Friends?
Phoebe's mom. Or
Oh, that makes
yeah,
sense. That,
yeah.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
She just died relatively recently too.
Oh, sad.
Not suicide though. So it's
We're doing some comedies lately, but we talk a lot about death.
and mortality. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Terry Garr's great. Now again, it's kind of a thankless role. Doesn't do much in this. She's in Tootsie as well. She's really good in that.
Oh,
Yeah, she had a
that-
good run from like 75 to 85. I
Well,
mean,
she
she's
played a
really
great
excellent.
lush in this.
Yeah, she's great.
A few drinks. So
Small role, but
Yeah.
delivers.
Lloyd convinces Harry to go set up a date for him. So.
Yeah, and then shows his ass. Do you remember that?
Of
It's really
course.
funny
Looks
trying
like
to show off.
yours. You have a
Oh,
really
yeah, I got
nice.
a good
Yeah,
ass.
you
I
do.
want to do a little walking on
Yeah.
the stairs. I mean, Harry just trying to make the date and sees that she's gorgeous.
Mhm.
Kind of plays around a little bit, gets a little
Yeah, and he knows that Lloyd's done this to him.
Correct.
Like
At this point, he understands.
He
So
figured it
he's playing the angles. I respect that. You're not Sheldrake levels, but he's. I like it. And Terry, like, this woman hasn't laughed in weeks or months. Like, so you need to spend more time with this guy. I'm like, that makes sense. I was just chatting about this the other day, and maybe because you just alluded to it, we were chatting so much about comedies and how there's so much sadness. If not for an ability to have laughs within that, we'd be hopeless.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, as humanity, right?
Done.
And it's certainly something that gets me through every day. If I can't laugh, then
What are we doing here?
Exactly. And I think it's an appropriate reason to have Mary, even if it's just a fake date, to go on a date with someone that just makes her laugh. I like that.
Which leads us to a scene in the hotel room, which is going to be my last reference to something that I didn't notice before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Subtle humor that's actually quite dark and incredibly hilarious.
Okay.
First of all, you have Harry wearing that ski suit, which is funny and revealing.
Very
as it
revealing.
were. Very
Yes.
small, though.
Yeah.
But he's going on, Lloyd is,
Yeah.
about how Mary could be the love of his life.
Yeah.
She's the blood in my veins. We belong together till the mountains fall into the sea, till the heavens collide. And he's really like passionate and animated. And then finishes it off with, or until I get sick of her and I need to move on. And there's something so dark in there.
Totally.
And true.
Yeah.
He spent this whole movie pining for this woman.
Yeah.
And love
Never
at first
felt like this
sight.
before. It's the greatest thing.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna go to
God.
Aspen to find her.
And this is such a human, real thing.
Totally. Totally.
I love this.
And it echoes what Harry said in the hot tub earlier, which was, yeah, she was saying some stuff about how I never listened to her. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. There is this feeling of like, she was everything to me. She could have been the one, but also I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Oh,
The
man.
duality. But yeah, Carrie in that moment is hilarious.
That's my favorite scene of the
nice.
movie, yeah.
Nice.
Well-
Call it up. Wrap it up.
Well, it's my favorite of that type. The big entree is about to come, where I think from a performance and not Lloyd related. I think you probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but
we'll get to
I don't have a lot for this, so I'll throw it to you. The date itself.
I like everything about it. It reminds me again of Surviving Christmas many years later, where the snowball fight escalates and so forth.
It
You think
certainly
it's playful,
did.
and then it goes really dark, which I like. But sticking his tongue to the chairlift, and then just like he keeps going around and around and around because he never actually gets to ski because of it.
I didn't like that one.
Oh,
I don't know. And what is she doing this whole time while he's
Skiing.
going around and around?
she's not going to ruin her whole
I
day.
guess.
You're going to ride the chairlift all day? Come on, you take the ski. You're up there.
Great special effects, though, getting that tongue off.
Totally.
Unless it was real.
I don't think it was.
No.
real,
You ever done that, though?
Yeah,
as a
of
kid?
course. Not to that extent, of course,
No,
but I,
as a child, though.
of course.
Okay, I never did. We were told not to do that.
Yeah, well, I like to rebel.
Yeah, well, that's
More
interesting
my
choice.
personality
I did
back
that
then.
later in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the
Taking
alcoholism
batteries,
and,
taking the 9
oh,
volts
yeah.
and putting that on your tongue.
As a child, you would not last in this TikTok era, my friend. You would have been dead from drinking Javex or something.
Yeah, or I would have been the
Tide
trendsetter.
Pods. Yeah, well, yeah. You've
Right?
been,
I would have
yeah,
been saying, "Hey, everybody, try this.
do this, and they're all dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I get the likes.
Yeah. That's dark. Sad.
Yeah. Carrie, soon after cutting back to him waiting for
Oh, 10
Mary
a.m.
at 10 a.m. at the bar.
I'd be there.
Of course. But his delivery of no and I don't care
Beth
is another great one that I've used again. I've ripped off this movie a lot.
As
over
you
the
should.
years. Yeah, I
That's what we
stand by
do.
it.
Which is followed quickly by a scene that was ad-libbed.
Oh, tell me
That
more.
part wasn't.
Okay.
But this part was. When he leaves,
Yes.
he sees the "We landed on the moon" picture on the wall.
Yes.
That was already there. That was part of the set
Okay.
already.
All right.
And he looked at it and did that bit. Was not in the script.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Not surprising.
Reminds me of Elf, another Christmas movie.
Yeah. Alf or Elf?
Elf.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to check the tape.
Yeah.
Where he says the world's best cup of coffee. He walks in. You guys did it. That's great. Just the sight gag of that. So interesting. This movie
Yes.
gets ripped off a lot, but not me.
Not you, not just you.
only me.
Yeah, you're not the only ripoff here. But it's a great scene. He waited for hours. She never came, and he happened to see Harry. Yeah, so he knows.
He knows.
He
And how
knows.
does he deal with it?
Maturely.
Maturely, as you would expect throughout the movie. Has a heart-to-heart conversation.
Turbolex.
Turbo-Lex.
Has like a Ace Ventura moment there.
Yep.
With that.
That's definitely a cross point where Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura
Yeah.
and Lloyd Christmas
I
all
know.
kind of merge into one.
I remember in high school, someone gave a little bit of X-Lax to
Oh,
a
yeah.
buddy of mine. I don't know how that ended up happening there.
Probably best that you don't really you're not invested.
I wasn't a part of it, but I felt bad for him because he was a friend of mine. But I don't love potty humor,
No.
generally speaking.
No, you're more highbrow.
Very highbrow.
Yeah.
Brow's way up here. This is Jeff Daniels shining
Totally.
moment. I'm talking Oscar here.
Wow.
I don't know how many takes it took for this, but I just loved his performance in the
He's
bathroom.
Really good with the cross-eyed thing. His hair sells a lot of that behavior. He is able to channel that.
Yes.
Carrey is like always that and has a history of that. And maybe it is just the novelty of Jeff Daniels doing it. I don't know, but I agree with you. And I don't like, oh, here's the shit scene. That's not something that excites me. I wouldn't get, right?
Generally speaking.
But in 94, this is the tops, man. And his cross-eyed and the sound effects and just his all of it. I'm with you 100%. The only part I think is like a little silly, and obviously it has to happen, but is the like, you know that toilet's broken?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Contrivance.
Even if it wasn't broken, this scene is hilarious. For sure. I don't know about Oscar, but it's definitely in there for sure.
Lloyd takes advantage, obviously. His plan works.
Yep. Mission
Oh,
accomplished.
you have somewhere to be? Because I can come back, but I have your briefcase. No. And we're really in the last 10 minutes here. We're bringing it home. This plot was never designed to be tight.
No.
Or interesting.
No.
Or anything like
noteworthy
that. No, but I wrote something down.
Okay.
But it kind of falls apart.
Yeah.
At the end. I mean, there's a couple good jokes in there, but we have Nicholas who just gives up.
Yeah.
I'm the bad guy. I don't care who knows. Like, these are not good decisions. So at this point, he has to kill them all to maybe have a chance to get away, which isn't easy to do. He doesn't have a silencer.
No.
Like his getaways, I'm getting a ticket to Amsterdam, and that's his out. I don't think you're going to make it that far.
No. But 250,000
yeah.
IOU, that's as good as money. That's a keeper. You want to hold on to that one?
That's funny.
That is great.
Just
everything's accounted for. You open that up, you could find.
And I believe it is.
Totally.
Yeah.
But so that kind of stuff, it's like I don't even care what's happening plot-wise. I'm not there for that. I'm there for the jokes. And that joke is hilarious. That's an IOU.
Yeah. And why the FBI has to wait so long to come in?
Yeah.
They just have to wait for the joke.
Yeah. Just wait for the jokes.
Just wait for it.
Harry gets shot.
Bulletproof vest.
But what if they shot him in the face?
And this is still his big line.
Yep. It's a chance we were willing to take.
Yeah.
He's such a terrible shot.
Like, Lloyd is, man, you're alive. You have a terrible shot.
You suck. And at that point, you know, Lloyd and Mary have had the conversation about, like, what is the chance? Just lay it out. Just tell me flat out. And she's like, maybe like 1,000,000 to 1.
This is stuck around for a lot of people.
And so you're telling me there's a chance. That's just...
I heard that yesterday. Jay said it.
And then the follow-up, certainly later, where he finds out that she's got a husband, and he's like, whoa.
What was all that talk?
What is all this 1,000,000 to 1 shot talk? That... It does stand the test of time to me.
I mean, I don't use it. I don't like to use other jokes that people use all the time.
Okay,
I want to be. Sense. I want to be original.
If you're going to steal jokes, you want the lesser known jokes.
Yeah,
so
that nobody laughs at.
Yours.
I get it. I make myself laugh, and that's funny.
I get that.
Right.
Pass it off as your own. I've done that. I got this bit on.
I give credit.
Turbo
Credit's due.
I also love the last little button, the dream sequence of the husband coming out and like, I'd like you to meet Lloyd, and he's got a gun.
Yeah, he just shoots him like 5-6 times in the chest.
That's a good little button to the whole thing. But ultimately, the real end of the movie.
It goes back to the wildest worked all movie. This is, I think, the third time specifically, so it's not overused.
Totally.
And it's the best of the 3.
It's so good.
This reminds me of Married with Children.
Oh, okay.
There's always these gorgeous women in the show.
Yeah.
Big breasts, bikinis all the time. This would never happen in real life. It's just for the laughs.
Sure. For the boys.
And we need 2 people to oil us up.
Yeah. And you're in luck.
Yeah.
There's a town 2 miles that way.
Yeah.
Another redirection of, don't you realize what you've done?
And then we think as an audience they figured it out. But we know.
Yeah.
Like, no, the town's the other way.
Idiots.
Yeah.
And then, one of these days something will happen.
We'll get our break.
I love it. It's just, it's hilarious. The movie, you tell me.
I don't own it.
That's right. So does it elevate? Are you happy just to have the sequel somehow?
I've watched it enough times where I would say I don't think I would pay money to put it on my shelf. Like, if I saw it in a bargain bin on Blu-ray for $5, yeah, okay. I could make space for that. Jim Carrey I have a lot of affection for. I think he's a comedic genius. I don't read books yet. 50% of the books I have are his autobiographies and his books. So I would pay a small amount to get it back on my shelf. But more so, I would watch the sequel. Even knowing that the best parts are in the trailer, and I've seen the trailer.
Yeah.
I own it. It's on my shelf already.
Yeah.
I've seen movies before where they claim all the good stuff's in the trailer, and that's not true.
Yeah.
Because of that subtle humor. Not everybody gets it.
Totally.
Or they miss it the first time.
Sure.
So I'll go in there with low expectations. I'm sure I'll get a laugh or two. Like, this movie's actually kind of long.
Yeah, I'm surprised,
For a
actually.
comedy.
It was an hour 50.
$1.52.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the next one's a little bit shorter. Not that it dragged necessarily, but it did feel a little bit long.
Yeah.
The things I enjoyed the first time around, I liked again. Like, I pretty much had the same experience I had the last time I watched it, which has been about 10, 15 years. And I think it's aged relatively well.
I agree. This of the three is the movie I would watch again. It's not on my shelf. I don't know. To your point, it's the same. I've seen it so often. It's like a nice reminder when I watched it this time. But I don't know that I'm seeking that reminder any more often.
Yeah.
And to your point, the stuff that I love most in this movie, I've stolen or is in, part of my brain.
It's already there.
So I don't need to watch the movie on some level to get, see you later, because it's always there.
So you don't need to be renewed.
I don't think so.
It's
it
ingrained.
feels like, so the stuff that I love about it, there was very little in this movie, this watch, that left me like, to your point, you found new things.
A couple new things, yeah.
I didn't. I was like, I knew all the beats. So for me, I don't need to see it anymore. I feel like I've really got it. But I know that at some point I will watch it again, whether it be on cable or whatever. And I'll be reminded of how funny those things are. But I was happy to watch it this time. I was pleased for you to take it off the shelf, even if it wasn't actually on your shelf.
Great. Well, tell us what is on your shelf. Or at least tease what's coming next week that you do actually own.
Well, I mentioned the split screen
From Draft Day.
That's right.
A De Palma film.
In a De Palma film. So we're going to do a De Palma film.
Oh, we actually are going to do a De Palma film.
I'm not going to tell you which one. It's modern.
Okay. That's all I asked for. Just kidding. Okay.
Yeah, it's modern and it's got Vigo in it.
Oh, well, I could look that up easily. Will I is the question.
That's the question.
Or I want to come in just,
Well, you're going to watch the movie in about 2 days, so you can come in as blind as you can. Thanks a lot, folks. We appreciate you joining us this week and all weeks. Please rate us 5 stars in your podcatcher of choice. Subscribe so you never miss an episode. And, of course, share the podcast with anyone that is dumb or dumber in your life.
Oh, you rehearsed that one.
Yes,
for
pretty
you.
close.
Yeah.
And
Came prepared.
is Dave dumber than me? Am I dumber than Dave?
I think our wives would both agree we're just both dumb.
Equally dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a less interesting movie.
Yeah.
Equally dumb. Coming soon.
Starring a couple clowns.
Good night, folks.
Goodbye.